Tickle, 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 tickle. Are any of you guys ticklish? Girl, I'm ticklish. True. Load game, not new game. Load game. We were right here. Okay. Pretty much, bruh. Probs, you don't know if you're ticklish or not? How do you not know? Okay, so what did we do? So we're at the deja vu. I'm getting terrible deja vu.
Deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know,
this is all the same, right?
That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning. That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Okay. Pretty sure this thing literally happened.
I certainly haven't been a part of it.
Alright,
like
zombie, no worries.
We've just met for the first time, you and I.
We did not! I haven't been tickled. I mean, I guess that's fair. That's funny. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? I think we've done this before, right? Yeah, we did. Okay.
We did our best with the information we were given, and yet you still died, didn't you? So
we killed her, and yet we still died.
Another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
I mean, they didn't, though.
There weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Facts.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess,
this is getting too philosophical, bruh.
Ugh, enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win.
Your mind will explode.
I couldn't agree more. The cabin and your destined confrontation with the princess awaits.
Okay. Should we try to turn around and leave? We haven't tried to turn around and leave. Should we try that? Or should we go back to the cabin again? My brain said my brain is too whittle for that. My brain can't do the philosophical.
Before you go any further.
She's too
She will lie. She will cheat.
Yeah, I know. We've been here before.
In her power to stop you from slaying her.
I mean, I would too if someone was trying to kill me, bruh.
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Was Stubborn not here the first time?
Are you sure about
I guess he wasn't.
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of
Argument! Argument!
Some argument! Advice. The
I'm
princess
feeling
will
feisty today. Let's do
whatever
it.
she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear? Crystal. Let's just get on with it already. The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination.
Oh boy.
The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
This looks so different.
See? Even the cabin has the right idea. Let's get moving. The blade is your implement.
But the mirror's here.
If you want to do this right.
This whole cabin's different than last time.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. The world is depending on you.
I'm kinda tired of this narrator, I'm not gonna lie to you. Should I try to poach the mirror again?
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
It's not gonna do anything.
Reach forward and rub your hand
it disappears.
against the
Okay, so it does the same thing.
I hope you know how ridiculous, but there was a mirror, and now it's gone. So all of us can stop arguing about it.
So that's all the
Get
same.
to fighting.
Take
you
the
take
blade
from the altar
and enter the basement. I can? Oh, could I not move it before?
The door to the basement creaks open,
like
revealing
this?
a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The
Sorry,
air
Madonna.
seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it.
Gross.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
You're right. I forgot. There-ish. Okay.
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally.
Yeah,
it's
of course.
been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time.
Nope.
Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
But it's not the demonic one either.
Sounds like my kind of princess. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view.
I can see what you mean.
Shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here.
See, she knows I've been here before.
Either of us.
I know the narrator knows too. He's just being a poop.
You brought your little knife too. Yeah, I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Okay. I hope you heard all that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different than last time, but last time definitely happened.
Okay, fine. Let's say for a moment
I like that one.
You. For all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember what happened.
Why does it matter? It's just the narrator. It don't matter if you remember anything.
You okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. But all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
You look different.
You look exactly the same.
Thanks. So do you remember me?
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
3 minutes is not very long. It's a little short-lived.
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
I'm actually here to free you.
You want?
Oh wait, I didn't. I was just clicking through them.
I don't know why I'm even bothering, to be honest. You know the stakes of the situation.
Who says I want to be free?
Oh, you want to stay there? Okay. You don't want to be free? Are you serious? If you don't want to be free, then what do you want? Me? Anyone? Why wouldn't you want to be free?
I want the two of us to fight to the death.
Oh.
I want to feel your knife split my flesh. And I want to hear your bones snap beneath my fists.
Okay, girl.
Is that really too much to ask?
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially that last part. Don't be such a coward. I'm just being cautious. If it comes to violence, we can find a way to deal with her that doesn't involve
I don't think we can take her, bruh. Look at her.
Die again, and I find it deeply disturbing that you seem to relish the thought of it. Because it doesn't matter if we die again. It'll just be another opportunity to have the fight of our life. We don't know that
zombie.
for sure, and I'd rather not bet
She's
on it.
honest, yeah. For real. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first, like how we're both still alive.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done.
Girl, what you mean?
Don't you get it? We've been given free reign to wail on each other. Forever.
Forever?
Better myself.
I don't want to, bruh. I haven't decided attack. I don't know what happened to you. I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye. Let's do the one more explore.
You decided what to do with me quickly enough last time. Are you scared I'm going to kill you again? Maybe you're worried I'll put you down for good this time. If you want
Maybe.
to talk, I guess I can talk. But you should come a little closer first.
Why? So we can kiss? What happens if I step closer? Risk it.
Blade held tight
Hey,
in your hand.
girl!
You take a cautious step towards the princess. You stop a few feet short of her reach, her chains taut as she stares down at you. She's a lot bigger than I thought she was.
I'm telling you,
Why
we
do you
can't
sound
take
so
her, bruh.
scared? We can take her.
No, we can't.
Well,
no, we
what
can't.
do you
I'm a
want?
flimsy little
Because
girl.
every second we waste talking is a second we could spend killing each other instead.
Is that what you want, girl? Why do you want us to kill each other?
Why wouldn't I want that? Why don't you want that? It felt good last time. It felt right.
Yay, mindless! I'm about to
And
do
it
that
makes
after
sense.
stream. Can't we just, I don't know, spar a little? Maybe there's a compromise where we can all get what we want and nobody has to die and the world doesn't have to end. Sure, well, you can say that.
Sparring? That's just play fighting. It isn't real.
I guess
What's
that's fair.
real is when my flesh splits open. What's real is when you keep getting up until your legs can't hold you. What's real are the things we
She
do
got
to each
pointy
other when
teeth.
the only options left are winning and dying. That
Okay.
is the only thing I'm interested in.
Alright. If all you want to do is fight me, does that mean you won't end the world?
The world? If there's a world, I haven't seen it. There's you, and there's me.
That's what I'm
and
saying,
there's
bro.
the ground beneath our feet. Why would I care about ending something I've never seen?
That's fair. So you're fine. So you're just fine locked away in here? You really don't want to be free?
Here you go again, talking about my freedom.
Heck yeah, mindless. Let's go.
The princess glances down at her chains.
If you're talking about these, they're nothing.
She steps forward, her bindings creaking under the pressure of her strength.
Look at those muscles!
Then they snap.
Golly!
It was only a matter of time, but she's loose.
Girl, she could have been loose whenever.
Well, what do we do? You took the blade. How about you use it?
Exactly. We do exactly what I've been telling you to do since the second we got here. We fight her, we kill her.
All the fighting.
We win.
What?
All the
Did you think
fighting.
you were safe standing right outside my grasp? The only reason I haven't drawn blood is because I want to make sure that your heart is in it. I don't like fighting someone with a weak spirit. But
Fair
go
enough.
ahead. Keep trying my patience.
I will. What happened after
I
you
woke up.
died?
Didn't you?
I guess. Yeah. You don't have any wounds.
You don't either.
That's true. You're different.
I know. You already told me.
The basement is different.
I like it. It's so cramped. Like the only way out of here is through
Heck
each
yeah.
other.
Or we could just walk single file out of here. Doesn't any of this bother you? Don't you care about what you are?
Ugh, I care, okay? I guess I just care differently than you. When I saw you come back down here, I thought you would understand. I thought that
So
we
we're
would
just
want the same
fighting for
thing.
eternity until we kill each other and then
But
come
all
back.
you've done is ask me annoying little questions. It's like you don't even want to enjoy being alive.
I wish you could hear me right now. I want to enjoy being alive. I want to fight.
You guys would be a great match for each other. Let's just walk single-handedly.
That's right. Not everything has to be so violent.
That's pathetic. I would never do that, and
Yeah,
I
I
hate that you even
figured.
suggested it.
I figured. May as well explore it, though. We have to figure out why we're here. You were put down here for a reason. I was sent to kill you for a reason. Don't you care what that reason is?
I don't need to care, because I already know what I am. I've already found my purpose.
Your purpose is just killing me
The
over and
princess
over and
flashes
over?
a sinister grin.
You.
Oh,
Does she
flirty.
mean her purpose is killing us?
No, she means fighting us. She means both of us getting stronger through sheer pain and will. The fear of death no longer able to hold us back. Just start stabbing her already. I'm sick of all this anticipation.
Guy is nutso,
We're
bruh.
ready.
Nutso. Fine, if you want to fight, I'll give you a fight. Let's go.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
The stubborn guy makes me uncomfy, bro.
As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor.
She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed?
Why does he sound so far away all of a sudden?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you?
No! That's the whole reason I keep asking all these questions, because I don't get anything.
That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me.
No.
It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win.
What world,
She's
bruh?
huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
She just said not to do
Listen
that.
to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
Okay, but bait an opening and outmaneuver her. Strike her at her heart head on. We're going head
That's
on,
your plan,
baby.
then. That's your plan. Push off the ground, ignoring the pain in your ribs as you charge at the princess once more. You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum. Your weapon
missed.
tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. She grins at you from behind her guard. Pull it out. We'll try a different angle.
No, we can do this. Just
What?
keep
The blade
pushing.
is not long enough
We're
for
not
that,
gonna
Goober.
win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
That's what I'm saying. Unlodge the blade, bruh.
You pull back on the blade's hilt, doing your best to free it from its
It's not
sinewy
long enough
prison.
to pierce her
As
heart.
you tug the blade free, the princess slams you down onto her knee.
Ouch.
It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact. And you find yourself in midair, effortlessly tossed across the room. You hit the floor, your ribs complaining painfully. But you push yourself
Oh,
off the
oops,
ground
I
and
went too
attack the
fast.
princess,
That's okay.
trying to bait an opening. You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress. But you have little room to maneuver. For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each impact threatening to be the last.
This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower her.
She's throwing us
We
around.
can't overpower
I
her,
think
bruh.
Overpowering her is a little out of the
Ew,
question.
zombie.
Did you think you could stop me with a few cuts?
That's
All
what I'm
this
saying.
dancing around
Out of the
is
question.
doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
I don't think you do,
Princess's
girl.
arm
You're stuck
shoots
here like
forward,
me.
Her palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping your skull.
Oh, rip.
How disappointing.
She squeezes, the pressure unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack of your skull, and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter. Everything goes dark,
Ugh.
and you die.
Chapter
Ugh.
3. The Eye of the Needle.
Why does he sound... What is that AI
If
voice,
you weren't
bruh?
so damned afraid
She
of what
is
she'd
pretty
do to you,
tough,
we wouldn't
bro.
have died back there. Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive. We died because you didn't have enough of it. So what? You'd
True.
have us cower
That
in a
was
corner?
brutal, bruh. Was yours not that brutal?
No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room if we're going to survive.
Are you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away,
Oh, okay.
that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included. Are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning? Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met. Then what is going on?
Hunted.
What's going on
Hunted is here.
is that you'd only be saying the things you've been saying if you'd already been
sorry.
here. And if you'd already seen things you weren't supposed to have seen. It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin, see this through. It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason.
What happened to Stubborn? Is Stubborn gone?
Not the same. You are still an other. And I don't trust you. Well, fortunately, you have an entire trip through the woods to reconsider that. There's nothing to reconsider.
Are we in the woods right now?
We're all for violence here. Are we?
Oh,
I haven't
Stubborn's
signed
back.
off on anything yet. Violence is the answer here, but the method is equally important to the act. You can't let her leave the cabin. It's like I said, all just circles. Instinct tells me we need space, and I trust instinct.
I think Hunted might be right.
Explore. We haven't. Voice of the hunted.
Oh, that's what happened.
Self-voicing disabled.
I was like, what has happened? I figured out. I pressed B. Anyway, that was so goofy sounding. Okay, we haven't talked enough about how different this place is. I wouldn't even call this the woods. It's like her influence has poured out into the world. What if I don't agree with the plan? What if I'd rather do something else? No matter what happens, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might as well see this through.
It's evidence of one of many ticking clocks. You can't let her spread.
Should I turn down the music? Is that better?
Things are always changing. She changed, the cabin changed, we've changed.
Oh, in a good way? Oh, okay. Wait, but like the voice? The voices sound like they got quieter.
Because they're not supposed to have changed. This is supposed to be
get
a
better?
path in the woods.
I don't know.
If it's not, it means something's gone horribly wrong.
Okay, fair enough. What if I don't agree with the plan?
The best we can do is advise. But we can help if you let us. These are just powerless thoughts and opinions. You don't need to let them drag you and the world to ruin.
Well, let's go to the cabin.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. Hope you've given serious thought to your predicament.
I don't know what
No
I'm
last
thinking
advice for
anymore.
us? No words of warning?
Yeah,
What I
literally.
gathered, heard it all before.
That's true.
There's no use screaming into the wind. I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis.
I agree, bro.
Catharsis is what
I
we're
feel
finishing.
that.
For now, we need to hold it out in front of us. Something to chase.
Okay, here we go.
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight. More of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your
Yeah,
sides,
there's not even a
leaving
door,
you no
bruh.
choice but to press forward.
It's just
The
the
only
mirror.
furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall. A pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. See,
You've
we
said
have
that a
even
million
less
times.
space than before. We need space or she'll kill us. And the only space is out there. Take it.
But there's no way forward. There's a mirror at the end of the room, and that's it.
Maybe it'll go away again. For something
Maybe.
to go away, it would have to be there to begin with.
He still doesn't,
Let me
bruh.
assure you, there's no mirror here. The only
He
thing at the
lying.
end of the room
I don't
is the
trust this
door
narrator
to
guy
the
like at
basement.
all, bruh. He's straight
No use
lying.
arguing. Mirror
Straight
or not, we
lying.
need to be there.
I agree with the freak.
Oh,
Let's
sorry.
get a move on already. And worst comes
The
to
freak?
worst, we can smash it.
Alright.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. There's no overcoming her without it. We need every part of us to survive, and that steel claw is as much a part of us as any.
He really doesn't? I don't know. I don't trust him, bruh.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it, as if you don't see it.
Grr.
You're rather committed to the bit, aren't you? The door's right there. It's right in front of you.
This
Grr.
really is just like last time.
It smells
Really?
of nothing,
Okay.
yet it's still there.
It smells of nothing. Does Homeboy have like a strong nose or something? Wipe
You
the mirror
reach
clean.
forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open.
Girl, what is
scraping against
this?
the floor
A
as it
tomb?
reveals the dim path ahead. Why am
I need
not
a
surprised?
flashlight.
It was in our way, and now it's not. That's all that matters.
Alright, what else, bruh?
Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face. There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom. But it will require careful effort.
The rocks are dancing.
The air
Okay, sorry.
up from below is warm and wet,
Ew.
like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, bold
Wet.
and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show.
Why did
I
she
know
remember
you can do
everything?
better than that.
Goad her, rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
Sharky, lore-wise, does the narrator really not know that we keep repeating things? Or he's got to know that we keep repeating things. If you want to fight, then how about you come get one? I know you can get out of here on your own. Are you sure you still want to? If you want to fight, come
That's
get
not
one.
How this works. I'm all chained up.
Girl,
Remember?
break the chains.
How about you come down here and fight me?
Those chains
We
were
know,
nothing to
bruh.
her last time. There'll be nothing to her this time. But we need to show ourselves first to make her boil over. Fine by me.
All right, here we go.
You've nowhere to go
Rock
but down.
climbing.
You start the
rock
difficult journey,
climbing.
gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you. Remember, every crack and crevice will need to be faster than her.
Oh boy. So we're running.
You turn to face what
Oh,
lies at the end of the
hey.
narrow tunnel. The princess,
So she's the same
imposing
still
and tightly
as the
muscled,
last
grins back at
time
you from the
when she
darkness.
squished our skull.
Her face widens into a broad grin.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling! Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh, break your bones against my body. I want a real challenge this time.
We can't get that close. She'll kill us
She
in
likes
a tight
what she
space,
likes, I
steel
guess.
claw or not. Make her come to us, stand beyond her chains, and let her become frenzied. She'll break them. Then we run. I really
Sure.
don't like the sound of this. It's the
Why
only way we
not?
live.
Why not? Let's give it a shot.
What are you waiting for? If we're gonna do this right, you can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do. So go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
Okay. Okay. Let's talk a bit first. We can always fight when we're done, but I have questions. I want to know what happened after you killed me. Not down here. If you want me, you'll have to come. Okay, let's start with this one.
We've talked plenty. I'm sick of
Look at
talking.
her face.
I'm sick of waiting.
Okay.
I'm sick of you standing just out of reach and teasing me with a fight you won't let me have.
Break your
You
chains,
disappointed
girl.
me last time, so you don't get to choose.
I know
what
you
happens
can.
next.
Like, why are you acting a
Desire
fool?
in her
Yeah.
eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap. Run.
Gotta run. Gotta go.
Without
Go
hesitation,
fast.
You turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel.
Gotta
entrance.
go.
As you near
Oh.
the top, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in her rapid pursuit.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
Good. You reach the ledge
Sounds
and
like a
hoist
plan.
yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I
don't know
always
what the
end
point
fighting,
is.
So why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same?
Girl, that is
Little bird,
too
little
deep of a
bird.
question.
Where do you think you're going?
I don't know who I am. I don't know what I
We're
am.
almost there. Don't think about almost. We're there when we're there. And we'll take the fight with us. Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door. and roll onto the grass.
Roll in, and roll in,
You
and.
glance back at the cabin as the princess,
Girl, is she get
singular in
taller?
her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway.
I think the voice
You are
acting's pretty
walking a
good.
dangerous path. If you
I'm a
waver
wizard?
once, it's
Slay.
all over.
What do you
So
mean I'm a
get
wizard?
it right.
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then
Hopefully, I
show me.
guess.
Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head.
Ooh, I take up room in your head?
it.
Okay.
Be swift, strike true, be where she's not. Let your body move you.
Are you sure you want to do this? You're free now. Get out of here. I have the upper hand, but we don't have to fight. Sure,
The
why not?
princess scoffs.
Free?
I like the
This is just
dialogue
another
gives
place.
us
This
more.
Is just... What is this? Where are we? This doesn't feel right.
Right? That's what I've been trying to tell you, girl.
It's cold. Why is it so cold?
Don't know. I didn't notice.
I feel so tired.
Wait, what? What's happening to her? Oh. Oh. Okay, bye. The blind leading the blind. Free someone who doesn't want to be freed. Okay. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust
It
me.
feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. That
I
thing
didn't even
leads to
touch her,
death.
bruh.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Why? Stop thinking about the princess. It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. It's not the end. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
If you say so.
Aw, they
We'll
trust
trust you.
me. At least the hero does.
I'd like to be somewhere nice.
Aw. If you did the showdown, you would have won? Really?
Maybe there'll be a good fight there. Maybe we'll find her again.
Interesting. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's inside it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. So now my guys are gone? Okay, we've been here before. Interesting. You're at the cabin. I wonder why she just, like, gave up like that. That was weird.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight
I'm
answer?
sorry.
For real!
Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you
enough.
choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
What does it feel like to change like this? Sure.
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Thanks, Dwarf! I appreciate you. Sleep well and have a good day tomorrow. You're the best. Love you, love you. when this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant
What
to
gifts
be.
am I bringing?
And
Myself?
every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed, but in this moment, all I want is to know myself.
You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm gonna kill you, right? When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why? Let's do that.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Fair enough. I'm going to kill you,
There
right?
is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
That one sounds good. I'd be down for that one. Invisible
Those
wall.
paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now. Inaccessible.
Fair enough. We don't need to do them
The
again.
only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Fair enough. Fair enough. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
What
Do
did I
not
bring?
worry. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
What did I bring, though? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? What vessel?
This one
Me?
yearns to grow and struggle. Even now I feel a will pushing against mine, not realizing that we are one. She will make for a
Oh,
fierce heart.
talking about the princess lady as
Do
the
not
vessel?
mourn her. We will provide her with the growth she fought for.
Okay. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
So like I'm like giving the gifts over and over of all these different experiences, I guess, right? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
There is a hurt that dwells in them, but they are not me. They are thoughts and perspectives. They are feelings that inform my being.
Okay.
The wounds they've suffered.
If I would have waited
carve
2 seconds,
texture
she would have
around
told
my
me,
heart.
bruh.
Without them, I would be as I was before. I cannot be as I was before. There are new spaces that I must fill.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you? Attack the entity? Destroy your body?
If I am to be an ocean, you have given me enough to build a pond.
Oh.
My waters are shallow
So,
and murky.
I have not
and I
given her
yearn
very
for more
much perspective. She said, "You're weak sauce. Hurry up."
The task of finding my vessels is your burden to carry.
Alright, let's just go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Okay.
We will meet again.
Okay. Everything goes dark and you die. Back to
You're
the
on a
beginning.
path you're here to slay
How was
her.
the skip all the things? Okay. The end of the world, what are you talking about? Okay, killing the princess seems kind of bad, doesn't it? Can someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Should I just like turn around now that we're like back at a chapter 1? Should I try and turn around and see what happens? Since we're kind of back at it. That's an option. That does not sound that does not sound very promising. Does not sound like an option I should do. It's not gonna like end everything, right? Like it's gonna let me keep playing the game. Right? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna
Seriously?
turn around then.
You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Nope. I'll go to the cabin and I'll slay the princess. Ugh. Okay, fine. I'll go to the cabin. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin is where I'm not going. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Gonna go walk in the opposite direction now.
There won't be a new dawn if the world ends.
I kind of
There'll
like
just
that
be
one.
nothing forever.
Okay.
I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away
Yeah,
from
we're
the
going
cabin.
on a little hike.
What we're being asked to do here is wrong.
Oh,
Better
he's
to
back.
wash our hands of this whole
Hey.
situation than to take part in it.
Hey.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange.
Oh.
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved.
Nope. Turn around
You're
again and
really
leave
keen
again.
on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies.
Okay, well apparently
Forever.
there's no dying forever. So good. Maybe when everyone should die, it's what they get for dumping me in the woods and ask me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail.
Yes,
They're
they
facts
are.
of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that.
Uber. I'm outie.
But fine.
I'm outie.
Turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin
Oh.
again. Now, I'm not normally
Shocker.
one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best
What
to
does
bring you
astrology have to do
fated
with anything?
confrontation with the princess.
There's no fighting this, is there? Oh yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will. And
Yep.
here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
The music's going weird. Ooh!
But as you focus
Oh.
on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Ooh, I like
In
this.
every direction, there is a
Creepy.
path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to. Wait, what's going on? You're too
We're
stubborn
going
for that, aren't
cuckoo
you?
nutso.
It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around
music,
you. You're just going to
ooh.
do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do
That
about
is
the
so
fate of the
true.
world.
I do want to irritate you. You irritate me.
You've doomed us all. You know that,
You
right?
get what you give.
But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
Jeez.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Slay. The stranger.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end
There's
of
a big
that
wall
path
over there now.
is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't,
It'll be the end of the world, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're getting the deja vu again. So... Stay in the woods forever?
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Why'd she say it like that? I can't? Heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely going to slay the princess. Yeah,
you know I can
lie.
tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you.
Okay, so now I just have to go.
A warning. Before you go in, she will lie.
Okay,
If
whatever.
we're stuck
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
ignore
We've
him.
been here
He's just
before.
being difficult. Let's...
Ooh. Okay, so I guess we gotta go now. Hello,
The
ma'am.
cabin interior
Ooh.
is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many
He admitted
attack
it!
interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space.
He admitted
It's all
it.
shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
Whoa, look at it move around. That's kind of
The
cool.
only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all
Interesting.
the wrong lengths. Its material devoid of feature. The blade
Pristine
is your implement. If you
Blade,
want us to
yeah,
take
blade,
it,
blade.
maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity
How many
anyway?
times have I looped? We've done 2 princesses, so this is my 3rd time. We've had 2 princess experiences. Little Mossy! Welcome in, by the way.
No,
Hello.
We're taking the knife. Have you seen this place?
We got like the scary
We have
nightmare
literally
one,
no idea
and
what
then
to
we
expect
got.
and no idea
I forget what the
we're
other one
dealing
was
with.
called.
I've already told you what you're dealing with. You
Okay,
can't
I
just
know.
say that. Listen,
Ba 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 ba
if
ba
you're
ba
going
ba
to-
ba 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 ba.
Oh,
Yappers!
You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How?
Well,
Even if we closed
welcome.
our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
Or the eye of the needle. Oh, okay.
I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
This
What you're
is not the
seeing
first
here
time
is
we've been here,
obviously wrong.
contrarian.
Just accept it and go with the flow. It really
with the
isn't
flow,
hard.
bro.
Okay, I'm fine. Good.
Grr.
Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very...
The mirror. Okay, we'll just take
You
the
take
blade.
the
The
blade
mirror's
from
not
the
gonna do
table.
anything.
Okay, fine.
Bro,
you
what
took
if the mirror
knife.
did do
You
something
really
this
should
one
hold it how
time?
we're supposed to hold it. The other way. Thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom. It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
If it did do something, I don't know. Then I just missed an opportunity, I guess.
You switch your grip on the blade.
I don't know, bruh.
Congratulations. Yes! Isn't this so much better?
Sure.
Okay, fine.
What?
You're right.
Stop
This
teasing
does
me.
look a lot better. It really
Stop
doesn't
teasing
matter.
me.
Just get
Did
on
it
with
do
and deal with the
something? Did I
princess
mess
already.
up, bruh? It did do something? Oh, jeez. Oh, I could still approach it. It does the same thing as before? Okay. Oh, the cursor did change! Oh, that's cool! Alright, let's go. The cursor did
The door to the
change.
basement creaks open, revealing a web
Whoa.
of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
Sorry.
Nothing here seems to belong. And the closer you
Yeah,
examine your
nerd.
surroundings, the more confused you get. Your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None
Let's
of the
just walk
stairs
down a
even seem to go
staircase.
anywhere, let alone down.
You should.
The air
I
here
tried
has a
slaying her
sickening,
once and we both
almost
just died.
sludge-like miasma to it. The kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once.
Miasma.
An odor that is
that like a type of
simultaneously
asthma?
everything, and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives
The
here,
narrator kind
slaying
of
her
puts
is
me to
probably
sleep.
doing
I'm
her
not
a
gonna
favour.
lie. He makes me feel
Her
sleepy.
voice, a disqui-
Okay.
Hello?
Oh.
Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
That's new. That's new.
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such
No,
a
thank you
baby.
indeed.
I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die.
We just come back
But
anyway.
we
It doesn't
already tried turning
matter.
around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And
That's
whatever
true.
choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that?
We come
The
back
fate
to
of
life.
The world hinges on your success.
Oh.
There'll still be
No.
plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Fair enough. Take the harsh stairs to the left, the center staircase, or the soft stairs to the right. Oh, slay, Sharky. We learn something new every day. Sounds like asthma. Center.
You step onto
I
the
presume
center
we're
staircase.
probably gonna get there no
Paths
matter
wind
what.
out around you in all directions, each step
but
branching into its own staircases, which
don't
branch into their
know.
own staircases, and so on. You aren't quite sure if you
Oh,
concentrate
sorry.
on where you are.
That was
Careful not
preemptive.
to stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you on all sides. You wouldn't want to have to backtrack to yours once you'd made a decision that took you someplace else. And so you take one careful, focused step after another.
Hop off into the
One foot
void.
down,
That's what I want to do,
Another
bruh.
foot down, another after that. You lose
Blah, blah,
yourself in
blah,
following
blah,
the
blah,
correct
blah.
path, but no
Sorry,
matter
I
the
got
direction it
impatient.
goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much.
Do I? I don't know about all that. Oh, oh, oh,
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
oh.
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself
getting
begin
less
to
sketchies.
physical sensations dull and then vanish,
Whoa.
until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind
What is this, hairy
devotion,
DNA? What is
rivalry
this?
and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as
Can I
As
help you?
what? Oh, hey. He didn't tell me.
what the hell was that? What happened to us?
Yeah.
I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old
That was
devilish
a trip,
ways.
bruh.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you.
That's funny.
Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get
They
our
are
bearings.
so shiny.
She seems normal.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize
yet
I was
here you
here.
How strange. Do you remember anything at all? Do you know why you're here? Do you know me?
I do.
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face.
Her hairline is receding now. Did I stress
She's
her out
so
too much?
Blank. I have no idea who she is. Isn't that fun? A new puzzle for us to take apart. If she's keeping her cards close to her chest, it's because she wants to deceive you.
I'm tired of waiting for an
Hey!
answer.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? Again? Have you been here before? Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew. Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left. Until... It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late.
The narrator
You have a job to
blabbles
do
too
here, and
much.
you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
There's more
There
of
must
you
be
now.
something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago. Do you need help? Not that there's much I can do while chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best.
She's nicer.
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are.
Slay.
How would we even do that? Where would we start? You could always start by stabbing her. Which her? Any of them. I don't
Probably
know
the
about
one
you,
in front
but
of
I'm
us.
sure glad we took that knife with us. I can't believe someone suggested you toss it out the window. Can you imagine? I don't think we're going to be able to put her back.
Okay,
Kinda hurts
pause.
to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the
So I'm
love
trying
of
to get to the
everything,
next
stop asking
choice.
her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things
I like
worse.
asking questions, though. Yeah, sorry about the ads. I'll pause here in a second. Okay, I just wanted to get to my next choice. Yes, I wait for the ads. Ad break, 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 ad break. So basically this game is far too confusing for me. I'm very confused. It very much does not make any sense to me. So do I fall in love with the entity thing with all the arms at the end? Is that what I'm falling in love with? Or am I falling in love with her? I would presume probably the entity thing, right? I'm gonna keep asking questions, by the way. I'm gonna keep poking buttons and making her. I am sleepy, bruh. I might not make it a whole nother hour. Busy bee, busy bee. See if you answer. Do you know why? What's your name? Vidana, what's your name? Getting down here was weird. Do you know what happened to me? Okay, sounds good. No, your name. I know your name. It's on the book. That's not your name, silly goose. That's true. She be very sleepy. She be very sleepy. Sleepy. Oh. Yes, we're almost there. Almost there. I'll be waiting. Have any of you guys played that like card shop simulator game? Like that sounds like a pasta name, Vidana. Sounds like a pasta name. Oh, why are you apologizing? Okay, welcome back. Sorry about that. Why did you apologize for that? That's silly. Okay, I waited. You didn't miss anything. I just went through their yapping and then got to my next decision. So you didn't miss anything. I think it's good, Vidana. Totally up to you, though. Nobody wants it, it's on my wish list. Fair enough. I was just wondering. Onward we go! I have not tried to romance the princess yet, I don't think. I don't think I've done that. I don't know how to do that. There's no romancing that has really occurred yet. Okay, what happened to me?
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you? We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we?
Probs.
No way out.
So they're all like different like little emotions.
Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either.
Fair enough.
You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here?
No, I don't think so, Vidana. I don't think so. What? Spoilers! Spoilers. You're apparently a threat.
Weapons, and I'm chained to a wall. Do I look like someone that could end the world? Do I look like a monster?
Everything you've heard
about me is true, and I'm going to lay waste to everything, starting with you.
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this. But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different?
True.
Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand.
Shut up! I can only go so fast through this game.
There's only ever been the one option, and that just
her,
do
whatever.
Do anything. Do all of it if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
He lost his mind. Okay. Oh, that's all I can do. Okay.
Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands.
Whoa,
but
it's like a kaleidoscope.
Different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
He's having a stroke.
All at once you charge
forward, hey!
to slay the princess just as you strike at her bindings and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... we can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world, the princess collapse in on themselves before it all
fades to black and you die. Oh, never mind.
I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
Where'd he go?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this.
It's about the personality.
Surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
It's gonna be okay. I'll do my best. No, I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. No, you just destroyed everything. I'm not gonna fix you. I don't think it was her fault. I'll do my best. There she goes. Okay. The illusion of choice. When everything is impossible, nothing is. What? But you'll never know if she hears your reply. She's gone. Memory returns.
Where did she go?
Hey, Wolf, how are you, friend?
Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
I think I want to try a few more on my own, but then maybe if I don't get there, then you can guide me. I think that's what I think that's... It's gonna be okay.
So bad. Yeah, don't look at it.
Okay, it's not... Okay, let's just approach the mirror. They're fine. They're fine, they're fine.
Oh, I don't like that silence.
It's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. There we are. The decay. You withered. Ew, it kind of just looks like we're slimy, not withered. In the long quiet, here we are. Here she is.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold.
But I don't know why he's a bird.
To shift them
Ooh, oh, she's messed up.
And to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Thank you, Wolf. I appreciate that.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me. Even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Lore? It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse. Nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
No. If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I am near you. I like you more.
It seems that your heart is gentle. That even in the darkness,
I do have a gentle heart. Thank you. Sure, we can say this now.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
Because it's kind of supposed to be melancholy. What do you think of this vessel?
These ones are a contradiction. A winding kaleidoscope of paths and wall. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold.
Alright, sounds good, Madonna. See you later, see you later.
And vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
I'm still planning to kill you once we're done with this.
If that remains your choice when all is said and done, then you may try. I will regret destroying you, if that is what we come to.
I don't really want to kill her, though. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
Are shadowed.
It's all fake. It's all assimilation.
Just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Have you figured out what you'll want when we're finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves.
She's answering different to these questions.
Above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for. My awakening.
Okay, we gotta awaken her or something.
Of self-knowledge.
Do you still care what I bring? Do you still not care what I bring next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences. You have your responsibilities, and I have mine.
Like, I'm a slave to whoever she is, and she is like, this all assimilation. You don't have any preference on how you'd like to change or grow?
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to contemplate the gifts you bring me.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
Okay, so let's go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Alrighty. A spiral vessel.
On a path in the wood.
Yup. Okay, so let's just go up to the cabin. Oh, it doesn't even give me the chance to turn away anymore.
You make your way up the short.
Proceed to the cabin. My plan this time is to not pick up the knife and just go down there empty-handed. That's my plan right now.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an
all
voice
the same.
Softly carries up the stairs.
Okay,
hello?
That's nice that you...
Is someone there?
That's nice that they don't, like, let you, you know, keep going.
Hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here.
I know, I like to live on the edge. Let's just just go silently down the
Good.
stairs.
You're still listening to reason.
She does sound so much
It would be better if you
nicer.
had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
I'm just gonna go say hi.
You walk down
Hey,
the stairs and lock
girl.
eyes with the princess.
What's up?
There's a
He's
heavy
because you're
chain
bringing a
around
knife.
her wrist,
Probably.
binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you
Begging.
here.
Begging you.
Hi.
I don't
Do
know.
you think you can get me out of these chains?
My game plan was to come down here unarmed. That's as far as my game plan went. Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
What's your name?
Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is princess
Okay, so she
her
doesn't have a
name or her
name,
title?
really?
What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
I have not noticed that. That's funny. So Princess is your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Okay, stop
I'm
pushing that.
sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
That's okay.
That's weird.
Don't worry, don't
She hadn't
worry.
even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully, you're starting to see that she can't be trusted.
Why would that make
Go
her
back
not
upstairs,
trustworthy?
Get the blade and slay her before it's too late.
Nah. For all I know, you're locked down here for a reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
Yeah, what reason?
Don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess
You're good,
in a
mindless.
basement
No
and throw away the
worries.
key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
Welcome home.
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
Just trying
This
to
is
figure
the
out how
only
you
time this
survive.
is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. Okay, but
Grr.
actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Yeah. What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter.
Girl, why are you getting defensive?
It's not like you believe me.
Relax. You're supposed to end the world? Oh. It's not like you'd believe. Wait, that didn't work. But I don't think you're actually dangerous, but I wanted to see you for myself. I'm still not sure. I don't think you're actually dangerous.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Relatable, bruh. I think.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
No, but I did see you go crazy a little bit. I was hoping you'd
I don't
tell
know how to
me.
destroy the world, if that's what you're getting at.
I believe
Just
her.
wondering.
She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
I'm
At
gonna
the end
destroy
of the day,
the
whatever
world.
the two of us have
Plot
going on down here is about
twist.
trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about.
That's true.
Do you really think I can
This
even
is
end
messed
the
up.
world? Why would I even want to? We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, though.
And those two groups are probably one and the same.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person. And a subjugating monarch, no less.
She doesn't seem very subjugating. I won't kill you, but I can't set you free. It's too risky. What if I... Okay, I tried that before. Kind of. Go back upstairs, retrieve the blade. I can't believe they've been keeping you down here. Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. Okay, I'm going to say this one.
Only making this more difficult.
That's what I'm saying.
Thank
That's
you.
what I'm saying, Lumos.
Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No.
We're gonna see.
You're doing the right thing.
We're gonna see.
Walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Save
They're
her.
large and heavy. Far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
It was probs you,
They
homie.
wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere
She
in
might
the
get
cabinet.
to that bad. So I'm going the right direction. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key is lying around.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
No, we're not
She
doing
offers
that.
the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
The ghost!
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
It's a yokai. Yurei?
Is someone else here?
Whatever, which one that is. Hey, let me out of here.
You try
Try and
to
open the
crawl,
door.
but
It's
locked
locked.
from the outside. Your
Hey, let me
shouts
out of
and
here.
pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
He locked me in here, bruh.
You make
the
your way to the bottom of
narrator.
the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd
That's
just
what I'm
taken
saying.
the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier
Yeah.
for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
We're just gonna hang
I
now.
heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's
Hey,
voice.
it's okay. It's
If
okay.
I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Why'd the music stop?
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
I know why the music stopped. I know why the music stopped. Oh boy.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you.
Oh?
The clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to
I don't know
strike,
if we're
it's
gonna be
now.
kissing.
Or we could use it to free her.
I don't know if we're gonna be
You
kissing.
won't like what happens if you do that.
I wonder. Gotta save her.
Fine.
I'm
Against
trying.
your better judgment,
Ugh.
you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh.
Ugh.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No,
Oh.
she didn't.
Oh.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay.
We won't have
Psycho
any of
girl.
that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No.
Now the narrator's
can't
gonna
just
kill us
let her
both,
escape into
bruh.
the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and
No!
raises the blade.
He's making us do stuff.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
No, it's not me. No. No! 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 No!
Stop
No!
that.
No!
Somebody's
It's not
come over
me!
you, hasn't it?
Yeah!
You know you don't have to do this,
It's
right?
not me! It's not me!
Your body lunges forward, the blade held
It's
low,
not
ready
me!
to sink into her heart.
Choking.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it.
It's not
Stop
me.
trying to resist me. I'm
No.
trying to get you out of here alive.
He's taken over me. He's taken over me.
The blade. Move the
Too late now.
blade.
What do you mean?
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
No, don't come closer to me. Don't come closer to me.
Both know this isn't you.
Don't come closer to me.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from
Girl,
your
she just missing a hand,
infuriatingly
bruh.
rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Oh, she gonna kill us?
She
Okay.
plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It
You know
is
what?
agony. But you aren't dead yet.
We kind of deserved it.
Oh,
Not gonna
no.
lie.
I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I kind of feel bad for her, bruh.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
She should have gone for my jugular. You know?
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs
Cause
give
it's
out
all
beneath
fake,
you.
Lil Bossy.
You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of
But
pink
she's
down
not
her
real,
blood-spattered
bruh.
cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the
Princess
reality of what's
powers.
happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
R.I.P. R.I.P. The damsel. So I didn't get the kissy one?
You're on a path. You're here.
Okay. Getting all the deja vu. So go back to the cabin.
A warning. She will
Okay,
if
yeah, whatever. I know,
forget,
I
but
know.
he is a villain. He
Oh, we
made
got
our
smitten
beloved
here.
brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love. Last time? What are you talking about? I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore it. I do.
He props
But I
does,
also
bro.
speak from the heart. My passions
I
are
do
too
not like
great
the
to be
spitted
stifled.
voice,
they must
bro.
Be expressed. Sure,
Cute is
Your passions
obnoxious.
are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Neat. Neat. Yeah, I don't like the
The
smitten,
interior
bro.
of the cabin is
Ooh,
clean
it's
and elegant.
fancy.
Its stone walls
Should I go down without
draped
the
in
blade again?
fine-threaded tapestries. A prison
Props.
befitting a
Because it's a
royal
damsel,
prisoner.
so I feel like
The only furniture of note is the blade
Yeah.
is
it's your implement, blah blah blah. I'm just gonna go down.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate
It's so
stairwell.
nice.
Gold-trimmed carpet
is
glimmers in the light
much
of the torches
chiller than
positioned along
before.
the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
That's what I was saying.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, a soft
Would be a
voice
favor.
carries.
Hello? Is someone there?
Okay,
Her
she's still
voice.
nice sounding.
It's somehow even more beautiful than last time.
Ugh.
I think
Gives
we're
me
in
the ick,
love.
bro.
Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think? We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning.
I
Yes,
agree.
for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs
Oh,
and lock
she has a
eyes with the
prettier
princess.
dress on.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Also, was she also chained on this arm one time? Like, cause why is there always an extra chain over there?
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't
That's
hear
true.
you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely
she
can
feel
hear
my
my
spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
Facts,
It's
bro.
you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that?
Dashing?
She said
Okay.
we're dashing.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come.
It got me too, can't lie.
You've been here before, haven't you?
That's right,
Yes,
villain.
sir.
You killed us. Well,
True.
she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain
That's actually
unstained
true.
by
I agree.
cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire
You're
world
right,
has
she
been
doesn't have a
damned to
hand. I didn't
oblivion.
notice that.
I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Well, it's already
We
messed up.
damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing
Yeah.
resets. You're just somewhere else. And you can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you.
Oopsies. That's what
This is
Doctor Who
horrible.
is for.
Horrible
He
for you,
fixes it
maybe.
all.
But we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off
She
her
does,
feet
it's just
and
petite.
treat her
Okay.
like the lady she is.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic
I
Are
don't
you
want to
listening
listen to him, bro.
He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do
I'm
that?
sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we?
We warned her of the cruel forces
Huh?
seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us.
I guess that's fair.
She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery.
We did
to
warn
show
her,
us
so-
mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists.
Okay.
And indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
I don't know. I
No, she's a
what would
prisoner here.
consider a
You
dainty
can't just
hands?
slip her hand through the chains.
I don't know if
Why
I
are
have
you two
dainty
arguing
hands.
over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
She didn't care last
Dainty
time.
forearm? You think
Why
I have a
should she
dainty
care this
forearm?
time?
Thank you.
That's our stoic, smiling angel.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
I don't like the narrator, bro. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Okay. But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No, I don't want the world to end. I have no feelings one way or the other. Honestly, the world sucks. No, I don't want the
Then
world
I
to end.
didn't end the world.
See? She
Slay.
didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself.
Not so sure.
I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely
If another
unfair.
version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She's giving kindergarten teacher vibes right now.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
That's because she's perfect.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what
Welcome
to
back,
do?
Madonna.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's
Pick me,
right,
girl, for
because
real.
I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence. No.
All right, here we
I
go.
can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I would if you had a weapon.
Oh,
Not
oops.
on my watch,
It just
villain.
started continuing, my bad.
passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm
I can't listen to that guy, bruh.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. I guess I have to. I told you.
I guess.
There's no life
What?
more worth living than that of a true believer.
Every time from like a past one, someone was, I can't remember who it was, but someone said every time that we die, we come back without any wounds or scars or anything. That was mentioned in a past thingy thing. By I don't know who.
And you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
She's so cutie.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved.
Yeah, but then we died. Turn off your webcam so I can hug my mother real quick. No, but then we died, so then it, everything came back.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
What do we do now? What do you
Let me
want to
guess.
do?
End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before. I mean, you sort of did last time, but this is different.
She doesn't even know what she wants.
I considered
You may
what
have
she
had it
wants
all
to
wrong.
do.
What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. He's the only
I
thing
am
you've
very
ever
gullible,
doubted, the
actually.
actual
That's
truth.
true.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes
Scared.
her eyes
I'm scared.
in
I'm
deep reflection.
I'm scared.
And then
I'm
she
scared.
shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Oh my goodness. I want you to tell me what you want. No, what? There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? I just want to leave. We can figure the rest out later. If you want to leave, then let's leave.
That sounds
Sure.
perfect.
Maybe I should have
Princess takes
explored
your
things
hand,
for lore,
the
but
last hopes of the
oh, slay.
entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
oh, does it really? Okay, so what you're saying is I need to go down this path again and then explore things a little bit more?
You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no. Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional
that's cool,
voice.
zombie.
I'm just along
That'd
for the
be
ride at this
fun.
point.
Do you think you can open it? Try and open it myself.
Yeah, you've got this.
I got this. Show
Place
her
your
our
hand on the
muscles.
And the lock clicks.
What?
And the door creaks open. Are you
That's it?
kidding me? Ha! I knew it. Your words are no match for the pure strength of our hearts.
I thought that was
bound
going to be harder
together
than
as
that.
one. You and the princess make your way upstairs, and Blade, that's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
I'm not
You're
doing
enjoying
that.
this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
I'm not gonna betray her.
That's the way out. We're going to leave
She's
together.
so cute.
Just like you
The
want to.
narrator be getting on my nerves. I'm betraying the narrator.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Romantic
A
haze.
happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
I don't know. What should we
Where
do
did
now?
everything go? Where did he go? Oh, was he
Narrator's gone.
I hadn't noticed.
Thank
I
goodness,
was too
bruh.
busy staring deep into
Shut up,
I'm
Smitten.
cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
So, like, every time she leaves the cabin, she dies.
Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Quick. There she goes. She died happy, though, that time. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to
She's
leave.
gone.
Memory returns.
Where did she go? Is that a...
Okay. This is all the same. This is
What
them
is
for
that
you, but
supposed
not
to
for
mean?
me.
Whatever awful thing I felt
haven't said
before,
this
it
yet.
feels so much worse now. Do
I
it
did
then.
not!
End us all before I die of a broken heart.
I did not kill her. You haven't been paying attention. The remains. You're unraveled. Cause I have a broken heart. Here we go. Back to the entity lady.
There's a world
Grr.
beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there.
None of
Do
it's
you know
real!
what we'll find out
Zombie. Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you want to tell me?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me. Short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Girl, I just got plopped up in here. I don't know. And there are people, I think. At least there are supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people.
You know what? That's
Fresh
relatable.
tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
No, they don't. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Grr. I'm not smart enough for that. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not
Cute.
mourn her. She has served her purpose.
I don't mourn her because none of this is real anyway. Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken?
No. The point of awakening is to find out.
Fair enough. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No. Their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
I think so. He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He does. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. He does, and when I find him, you and I are finally going to have answers. He does, and when I find him, I'm going to kill him. He does, but you're going to keep that to yourself. He does. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find... I don't know why. I'm going to go with I don't know why.
I am on the cusp of my awakening. Perhaps you are on the cusp of yours.
Maybe. How many more vessels do you need?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough.
Just one?
and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
We're already down to the last one? This is the last time. Is there anything you would like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
This is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here.
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you.
Wait. There is no waiting forever. Alright.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Ah!
You're on a path in the woods.
Interesting.
And at the end of that path is a cabin.
Unfortunately,
and in the basement of that cabin,
your girl
is a
needs some
princess.
rest, so I don't know if I can finish it. Because it takes, like, what, like 20 plus minutes? I don't know, bruh. I don't know. I have to get up early again tomorrow, too. Because that last one took us, like, 20 to 30 minutes. 20 minutes, probably. You guys just have to come back tomorrow. We can finish tomorrow. Right? Right? Lil Mossy, can you come back tomorrow? That's true. You haven't been invested in this anyway, though. So... Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Lil Mossy. Appreciate ya. You don't know if you can come back tomorrow? So should I just grin and bear it now? I was listening, but it barely registered. That's okay. It's a lot. It is a lot. It's not really registering to me. I usually stream. Tomorrow will be... I'll start at 10:30 p.m. and go until like 2:30 or 3 a.m. again, Eastern Time. Hi, Marina. How are you? But, Sharky, you need to be there. I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. I think, okay. A Chiz checkup to end it off? Okay, sounds good. Yes, I'm finishing up, I think. Okay, Sharky, you gotta try. You gotta try really hard. If Sharky, Bossy, if you guys can't be here tomorrow, then maybe we can do it the next day as well. Just whenever you guys are around. Because I also might need your help to make sure I go the right direction. You know? Man. Wait, I kind of want to look on Steam and see. Let me put my cam back. Let me look at Steam real quick. Slay the Princess. Looks like such a fun game. This one that we're playing, it is pretty good. I really like it. And bro, I only have 14 out of 97 achievements. That is insane. That's crazy. They're all named. There's 23 hidden ones. I cannot. I have to go to bed. Bro. There's so many little things to do. This is a really good game, though. I quite enjoy it. Quite enjoy it. But yes, come back. Come back tomorrow. Yeah, this is a super choose your adventure kind of game. There are so many choices. It's crazy. My day's been alright, Marina. How has your day been? Is there anybody else playing this game? I could send you to someone playing this game. They all be VTubers, though. She's not a VTuber.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons. So there's no reason to fear her. You were...
That's good. What's cool, but I lost the book. Fair enough.
I'm gonna go through... Ignore him. Blah, blah, blah.
So many VTubers play in this game. We can go to this person. Good night, everybody. Please, definitely come back, because we will finish. We will get more done. Love you, everybody. Sleep well. Have a good day tomorrow. And come back. Yes, tomorrow, starting at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll go to about the same time. Hopefully, I'll see you soon. If the main fans of Slay the Princess aren't here, we can, like, wait till another day. We don't have to do it tomorrow. We'll just see when you guys get here. Love you all so much. Sleep well, and I will see you tomorrow.